Voice audible?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, yes. You please state your
Oh,
name.
yeah, my name is Mallesh.
Malesh garu చెప్పండి.
Hello.
Yes, yes, Malesh garu చెప్పండి.
Yeah. So I have a problem of I gets up during a night sleep 3 to 4 times. That is the one. And the second one, what is the best time for morning first meal? That is a breakfast, lunch, and dinner. What I do usually, I do at 10 o'clock breakfast, 2 o'clock lunch, and around 7 o'clock dinner. This is the timings. Any suggestions on it?
Okay, sir. That's a very good question. A very basic question, but really a good question. మనం లేచిన within 2 hours లోపల బ్రేక్ఫాస్ట్ అయిపోవాలి. That's one point. The maximum time to have a breakfast is 9 o'clock. Maximum. Okay, due to some restrictions or due to night shifts and all, you didn't have time. The maximum that you can prolong it to is 9:30, not more than that. Before 9 o'clock, the breakfast should happen. If you have time, you get up by 6:30. By 8:30 is your maximum time of breakfast. So 2 hours of time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Someone
sir,
asked. Yeah.
I was asking, I gets up 3 to 4 times during in
Yes.
my night sleep.
Yeah.
So that actually disturbs my night sleep.
So the reasons might be few. First reason, if there is any snoring, you might be getting up 2 to 3 times for urination. The second point is because of excess consumption of water or any refined sugars at night in your meal might make you to go for for peeing for more time. That's one more point. Third point is lot of toxins in your body. ఈ మూడు రీజన్స్ అవ్వచ్చు సార్ మీరు నైట్ టైం లేవటానికి.
Okay.
Or any consumption of caffeine in the evening, like around 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, you might be consuming some caffeine like coffees or teas or green teas. So caffeine might also make you get up a lot of times. These might be the reasons. So నైట్ టైం ఫుడ్లో సింపుల్ కార్బ్స్ అనేవి ఎంత తక్కువ ఉంటే అంత మంచివి, అసలు లేకపోతే మంచిది. సింపుల్ కార్బ్స్ అంటే రైస్ కానీ మైదా మైదా పదార్థాలు కానీ లేకపోతే బంగాళదుంపలు కానీ ఆలుగడ్డ కానీ అంటే స్టార్చీ వెజిటబుల్స్ మాత్రం ఉండకూడదు.
So what I eat for night dinner, I eat sorted vegetables. So
Right.
it is steamed and lightly fried with very little
Sorted, yeah.
yeah. So it's mostly the good vegetables. So I have changed for the last 1 month. I could also seeing good results of it. So I think
Any snoring, sir? Any snoring?
snoring used to be there, but now it's very significantly reduced for the last 6 months. And my H1ABC also, it's around below 6 or around 6. That's a very
Excellent.
recent. I did it consecutively last 3 times.
Excellent.
So I'm at 50 years old. Except I think I'm very disciplined. Like I have a system that you are talking about. I keep following it, and there is some sort of a consistency issues. Like since I travel at least 1 or 2 days in a week for outstation work, so there I miss my regular walking and muscle building exercise. And food, yes, I do. Continue follow up all those things and the combination of food and all those things.
Right.
But many of them, so all you specialists talk about all those, the food, exercise, sleep, emotional balancing, behavioral issues, and all that. That's all well advised. Thanks to you so much. But none of them talk about alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody talks. I mean, nobody highlights it actually. Everybody say, by and large, everybody agrees that the alcohol is for anyone. It's not good, not only for the diabetic.
So yeah, so that's the main reason, sir. Many reasons leads to a frequent wake up. So we need to see what might be the reason or what might be the root cause about it. So as you said, is it an alcohol or is it snoring or is it excess consumption of carbs or is it your body that is trying to say something else, or is it not doing any physical activity post your meals, or stress? So these are few things that needs to be properly evaluated. Then we can something get some solution for your issue. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Maleshwar. Yeah.
I just want to understand what medicines really does to the body, because food is anyway, it is controlling the glycemic index and all these things. But what medicine really does? What is the impact of intaking of medicines, be it metamorphosis or Sita OD 100, whatever it may be? So what does it do? The diabetic medicines.
See, any diabetic medicines, there are 2 to 3 types of or many varieties of medications that generally control your sugars in certain ways. One is intake of sugars from the intestine, reabsorption of sugars in the intestine. Second point is excreting excess glucose through urination, and squeezing your pancreas or making your beta cells to produce more insulin. These are different ways that where your sugar starts getting controlled. And the other way is taking insulin. So insulin directly controls your sugar. So these are different ways of mechanisms of controlling your sugars, which is a symptomatic treatment. So so the symptoms that you have, the medications that you've been given is all about symptomatic treatment. So yes, certain clinical management has to happen if you're diabetic from a past few years, or even though if your HbA1c is not under control, which is above 6.5 or 7.5, according to your age, it depends. According to your physical activity, it depends. According to your metabolism, it depends. And previous clinical history of other comorbid conditions like hypertension or cholesterol might make the doctor decide to put a medication to you. So these might be the lot of reasons to put a medications to you and make them controlled.
So, is it possible that a diabetic person can cut down medication after some
Yes.
time and
Yes.
lead a healthy life without medication?
Yes, possible. So the whole point, as I said, the whole point revolves around how long the person has been diabetic, or how long how much the damage has already happened. So it depends upon that evaluation, and then the doctor takes a call about whether he needs to continue medication or he needs to put you on medications or not. Yeah.
Sir, I have a small, the last one, if you allow me. So,
Yeah, please.
is it suggest to have some fruits during in the night dinner, or completely avoid to eat, or we should eat the food, or what is the best time to eat a food like a guava or some low
See, any fruits, the best time to have is 11 a.m. in the morning or 5 p.m. in the evening, not more than a cricket ball size, along with 3 inches of kiras or carrots. That's the right amount of combination and fruits that you need to have on a daily basis. Don't have it in breakfast, don't have it at night in dinner. Randomly, sometimes you can have it, but it's not to be habituated. So don't have fruits at night. Always have it below sunset or in the morning at 11 a.m. in the morning snack time or in the evening snack time. Those are the only right times to have.
Sir?
Next, please.
Sir?
Yes.
Can I speak, sir? I'm
Yes,
Harini.
Yes, Harini, please tell me.
Sir, I'm a housewife, as you know. But because of my personal reasons, I have to travel a lot with my daughter. So
Yeah,
maintaining that timing is becoming a bigger issue for me nowadays. Because of late dinners, sometimes I have a lack of sleep issues also. And I get up very early in the morning because my cycle starts around 5. I have to take her for her training, come back, drop, pick her up, take her evening. I go 4, 5 hours, I stay in the ground. This timing and maintaining that consistency is a bigger issue nowadays for me. How do I manage that? You have any suggestions?
Right. See, then the only solution is whenever you eat, you make sure you do a portion control.
Oh, okay, sir. Okay.
Post to every meal, you make sure that you walk for 5 to 10 minutes.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Third point, when you get some time, try to relax.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Yeah.
Sir, one more thing. It's the last one. Sorry for repeatedly asking. So, as I said, for dinner, I take assorted vegetables, but because of the intensive walking and exercise and low carb intake, but that energy is not looks like sufficient for me. But I tends to eat some fruits. So, what is the any best suggestion
See, taking always carbs is not the solution. You also need to depend upon certain protein, maybe some multivitamins and vitamin C to improve your immunity. And as I said, resistant band training or strength training is what you need to look onto, sir.
So my question is, the sorted vegetables what I take, that energy is not sufficient. Still, I feel hungry.
That's the reason. So you need to have proper amount of protein along with it. Some paneer, some stack of paneer or grilled fish or grilled chicken, and at the same point of time, to make sure that you have good amount of multivitamins along with it. Or let's say, for example, an example meal that you can have is along with sorted vegetables, 50 grams to 65 grams of paneer, or at least 200 grams of grilled chicken or a fish is what you can have. So if you don't have proper protein, you still feel that you are hungry. So your calories should also come from some protein as well, some good fats as well. So that's where he also needs to concentrate on.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I have a query. My mother is around 70 years already. She is diabetic, but the early morning we usually take the readings, the diabetics readings with empty stomach. So that varies between 89, sometime 150. Today I checked, it's 152. So is it this variation? Everything is within 200 only. So if it is, this variation is normal or it's a highly fluctuating, then what should be the tolerance of this variance within? What should be the lower limit and what should be the upper limit?
See, for people aged like 70, there is nothing called perfect reading. We expect her sugar levels to be always below 200 and fasting to be below 140 at least.
140. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Got it.
Thank you. Okay. Anyone else? We are going to wrap up the session in the next 2 minutes. So I got a question, which food is better to remove toxins in the body? The first food that is good to remove toxins in the body is water, plain water. Second point is anything natural spices that you have, you boil it in the water and then have it. It's a good detoxifier. For example, dalchini, long, cloves, I meant to say, cinnamon, cloves, jeera, somf. These are few things that you can put into the hot water and boil it, and then you can have it as it is. Can I eat the food items which are made of wheat flour? Yes, if it is whole wheat flour, you can have it. Yes. Yes, you can. Someone asked, shall I replace tea with lemon tea or boost with milk? Yes, please don't have boost, Horlicks, Complan and all. They have high sugars. Try to have some protein supplements that's been prescribed to you, which doesn't have added sugars in it, which do have good source of protein in it. Or you can have plain lemon tea. So put some hot water, add some lemon drops into it, put some pudina, cinnamon. Maybe if you get it into a room temperature of that property, and then only add honey into it. Don't add honey into hot water. Or you can have plain milk, not more than 100-150 ml. Yeah. Anything else? Okay, if you don't have doubts, I think today's session is fruitful for you guys.